Couple seconds to vote. Okay, what do we got? Phoenix Carryover with 60% of the vote. Okay. Looks like we're playing Phoenix Carryover. The only way to get multiple Phoenixes is in Nilfgaard, right? You can't Corinthia Phoenix anymore. So you would need the Letho Kingslayer it. You could also take the challenge a little more loosely and play like Phoenix with Crowmother. Crowmother is sort of like a Phoenix. It's kind of just better than Letho Kingslayer too. It deploys a lot better. You would get to play the discard package. There's no way to get a third Phoenix, is there? I think this is the first challenge where I'm not really sure what faction is correct. Huh. Yeah, I can't, like, Operator, I can't Corinthia. There's no way to Iteran for more Phoenixes, right? Okay, I think we're gonna take the Skellige approach, because that gives us a discard package too, so we don't actually have to play Phoenix from the hand. Imprisonment, give Phoenix to the opponent, and pull it with T-board. Yeah. I don't know if that's worth it to do with Phoenix, because you're giving your opponent carryover. I guess you could try to yoink it back. It's a lot of setup for them to just pass. Yeah, because if I try to set this up, they pass before I do anything, and then they have a Phoenix. I have to go a bunch of cards down, and then I'm not really taking advantage of the carryover. You're just playing like a really bad Viper deck at that point. Leader even. We'll figure it out. I think the Rage of the Sea nerf should be reverted. Probably not fully reverted, but some kind of a tweak would probably be a good idea. It is very weak at the moment. So Phoenix. You say really bad Viper deck like there's a good one? Do I? I don't think it has that implication. I think if anything, me saying really bad Viper deck is just like a way of emphasizing how bad it is. Like, not only is it a bad deck, it's a bad deck for a Viper deck. Phoenix Lippy. Is there a way? Is there a way to make round 1 Lippy insane? No, right? As funny as that would be. It'd be so much better post Coral buff. Whoops. Madoc 2. Yeah, Madoc is sort of a Phoenix. Sure. Are there any other Phoenix likes? We can play all of the Phoenix likes. Camby? Camby does discard our Phoenix. I do kind of need more discard. Darren? Does Darren send... Darren sends Crowmother. It only sends Skellige units, right? What does this card look like? Is it not 7 props? Oh, Darren's 6. When did that happen? Oh, just move a card. Yeah, okay, sure. That almost replaces Camby. I need a couple of alchemy. I need alchemies and I need bombs. What if it's just like... What if it's just like the Battle Trance deck, but bad? Yutta's kind of a Phoenix, right? We're not actually playing Camby. Like, you play a 6 in order to Significant it for more. Yeah, that counts. Doo-doo only copies opponent's units. I don't think I want to play Doo-doo just on the off chance we queue into other Madoc decks. I can play Delirium too. It has nothing to do with Phoenix. This deck has a lot to do with Phoenix. He plays Phoenix and then all the cards that function the same way as Phoenix. It may not have a lot to do with like Phoenix as a card, but it has a lot to do with like what Phoenix does. Like, what's the functional difference between playing a Letho Kingslayer to copy Phoenix and just playing a Chromother? Chromother's just better. It does the same thing. Like, it's giving you carryover in multiple rounds. Are there any tutors? You have the discard package. I think that's enough. I can do this to, like, have some points, maybe. I think we're going Battle Trance. Okay, maybe not. Why do I have so many? I have so many provs. Play a Hemdall. Hemdall in my removal deck. Play Cyrus as a finisher. How much do I thin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kinda could. I don't know, is Cyrus better than like the Gwent stuff if I wanted to do something like that? Could do Siri Nova with Phoenix? Not really. Phoenix costs 10. Of Corruption. I don't go very tall on anything other than the Yutta. Okay, so we've got Phoenix, Crowmother, Madoc, and a bunch of ways to res them into multiple rounds. The discard package to get our clunkers in the graveyard. Yeah. Sure. We might be a little lacking on the points front, but I think this deck is kind of sane. Deck looks too competitive. You think it's going 3-0? I don't know. Challenge deck ever gone 3-0? I think so. I forget. I don't think did the movement deck do it? The Dragons deck? I think the Dragons deck lost the game. I know there was at least one that started out 2-0. I don't know if I got the full 3-0. This is Phoenix Carryover was the prompt. Okay, so we have a bomb for Madoc, we have our Phoenix in hand, a way to get Crowmother in the graveyard, and we have our Yutta. And our thinning. This hand is basically perfect. I think they actually have a lot of carryover. Then with Crow Messenger.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Phoenix downside is that you have to play 3 rounds or you lose it. Yeah, you have to click on it in all the rounds. So if you win round 1, you have to play into round 2 or you don't get the Phoenix back. You play at least a card, I should say.
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
So I think I just play the Birna. I think it's Birna, discard the golds that I don't want to play. And then we can hold the Scald.
You stand before the Queen of Skellige.
I don't know how I win if he just passes into round 3. A mystery. It is queued.
Don't you pester me. Let's not get in the way of me ass.
So this plays for 10. This plays for 7. Nice boat. I guess this breaks my Curse of Corruption. Maybe I wanted to play that first. Never mind. This is great. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Okay. So I go to Phoenix, I need to click. I don't really want all of my bombs now. I want Freya for round 3. Just like play Giga Scorpion into this round. I don't have discard for everything. How did that happen? Maybe this deck does need Camby.
Hey, listen here. Listen well. Just one morsel.
Hey, Rashid. Oh. My bad.
We raid, we fight, we plunder. Full service.
Plunge all into murk with a shrill cry.
Needs to be a sorry I forgot to enter. It's not even like I forgot most of the time, it's that I clicked it while the animations were happening and it didn't register my click. It's fun to play though. The Igor deck? It was fine. Look at that. We have resurrected all of our phoenixes. The flavor has been assembled.
I'll cleave you in two.
I think I simplify here. If playing this stays ahead of Harold, I want to play it as well. Oh, we get his ice.
Gallagher and Sintra shall stand ever together.
Praying to your gods? They wouldn't dare cross me!
May Freya choose the victor.
So I want my 4 cards to be Hemdall, Freya's Blessing, Sigdriff right, Northern Wind. So I don't want to play this? Wait, no, 4 cards. Yeah. Yeah, Sigdriff right, Hemdall, Freya's Blessing, Northern Wind. I could also add Heatwave to the hand, but I don't know if that does anything. Sig Berna, it doesn't work. You don't get the Poise off of Sig. Okay, that's probably good.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure Northern Wind is better than this. I'm not actually sure. It's like banish a raider. I guess banishing a raider is better. Okay, sure. So I'm not getting the Madoc back.
Look closely, kiddos, on thy courageous mother.
7 raiders, 8. I want to play unitless, right? Wave might lose my point on Hemdall. Yeah, it might. Hemdall's probably not going to be very good with the Goduk here anyway. Hemdall might have been worse than Northern Wind. I could see that.
We serve her who is bird and mother and crone.
To arms, all of yous! Women, children, elders. We spare none.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Third V. He played more Arg. Leader? Why?
I will not bend my neck for that cripple.
No, we actually get a guild point when we leader.
The time has come.
Remove all the bloodthirsts. Or, I guess remove most of the bloodthirst. Cool.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
Look at that! Starting off strong. Starting off strong. We've made an error in deck construction, but it just means we gotta play Yoda from hand. It'll be fine. I guess Yoda or Chrome with it from hand. It's probably fine. Twitch chat meta breaker. That's a better name. I think I'm probably supposed to play Turgvig instead of Hemdall. Or even like a Morkvarg. I'm not sure why that didn't cross my mind. But here we are. We have this deck. Hey, False Miracle,
Outer
thanks for
Wilds wide peepo happy.
Thanks for the tier 1, thanks for the 5 months. Outer Wilds is very wide peepo happy. after this game. Oh no. We have made the elusive pro rank queue. We have found the person at 2100 FMMR. This hand is very hot garbage. It's so hot, I kind of want to just throw it on the table. It hurts to hold this hand. Why am I playing Curse of Corruption at SK? What was I thinking? This faction has Hemdall, or has a Morkvard. Why is Curse of Corruption the pick? Can I accept pro rank regulations? No, I'm just playing against someone in pro rank. It happens from time to time. Ah, the round 1 siege. That's why we play Curse of Corruption. I remember now. This is a very lukewarm siege. No tortoise. Whatever. He just wasn't prepared to deal with unitless SK. Not everyone is.
America has yet to speak its last.
There we go. We have been bombarded. Caw. The really sad thing here is we have 2 Scalds and none of our, like, 7 discard targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, any of our 6 discard targets. I just run it. Blind a Scald. Punished. So punished. This is depressing. We're losing to the 2187 Siege deck. I guess this is what I get for having the perfect hand in our first game. It's only fair. Please bleed. I hope he thinks that I'm some unitless pile and that he has to bleed me. Oh my god, thank god.
Alert! To arms!
Is he gonna play Faultist now? Darren can send our Phoenix.
Elves must die!
I think I'm banishing one of these just to block the Pavetta in round 3. I'll Heatwave the Faultist if he plays it.
Bloody non-humans.
out if you want to be out. Just gonna put my wholesome Phoenix in the graveyard. I want this Gigascorp. I still have Delirium. I still have a bomb. I think I use this. Okay. There's the Birna. This hand is probably going to be perfect. Just gotta believe in the heart of the cards a little bit. Really, what can go wrong? Yep. That is some dun banners. Okay, we've got a classic Yetta from hand game.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
We can use our leader on Hemdall in order to play it for 12. This means our Sig's raid is on Darren. Okay. Viewer battle win? I don't know. Taking some time off of viewer battles.
Best give up now.
Whoa, not that one.
Finally.
I guess we'll kill the Trib. Taking the damage is kind of a problem.
Alert to arms!
It's pro, kind of. It's complicated.
What do you need?
I was working a 7, right? Goods plus 6.
We shall avenge Kalantha.
I don't know what he's doing with that. There's 3 charges.
May Freya choose the vector.
For 9, good in the current state of Gwent. Yeah, it's also a gold card that brings back Crow Mother. It's one of the best short round things you can do in Skellige. Especially in non-devotion. That's the point. I have another damage unit. Okay, we did it. We have won the challenge. Can we get the 3-0? Oh, and also, what is his MMR? Jack of the Shadows. This is important. $21.73. It's lower than anyone thought. I think. Wait, where's the... The over-under was 22.50. This is way under 22.50. Poor guy. Phoenix wasn't on the board. Did he kill my Phoenix? No, right? I clicked it last turn. Challenge is Phoenix Carryover. So it's like Phoenix and then a bunch of Phoenix-like cards. So we've got Madoc, we've got Phoenix, we've got Crow Mother. bunch of things that come back in every round. Before I could click the Phoenix. I think I got to click end turn, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the exact timing was. Well, the idea is to build a deck where the deck wants to be clicking them in all 3 rounds. It's a deck building prompt more than a gameplay prompt. The idea is to build a deck under certain constraints and then try to play those constraints as well as possible.
You best yield now.
Lined pockets. Do not want Madoc. So I mean, I'm not playing this in round 1. There's a chance that these become cards that I want in my hands. We are not living in that world, though. Well. Yeah, this deck kind of needs the opponent to either be a round 1 siege friend or to have the perfect round 1 hand. That said, when it has the perfect round 1 hand, this deck's pretty sick. So we get to Darren, send our Phoenix to the bin. I guess I'll do this first. GSD has no Phoenix-like cards. I don't think so. For Nilfgaard, you can like Letho Kingslayer the Phoenix, but you have no way of getting the Phoenix into the graveyard other than playing it from your hand. And you're sort of just like playing a 4 and then a 5 from your hand. Chrome Mother at least plays as an 8 from hand, and you have the discard package to load your graveyard. We ever beat Syndicate with this deck? We haven't played against Syndicate with this deck. So far we have beaten Skellige and we have beaten Siege in our. This is our last game to see if we get the 3-0 with this deck. Then we'll be moving on to whatever the next challenge is. Still no tortoise. No Yaya request. Moondust Phoenix will ascend itself back to the graveyard. Moondust. Moondust doesn't do anything to Phoenix. It doesn't have a status. Do you mean Northern Wind?
I'll never be imprisoned again.
No! A third of my carryover! I'm just passing. Give myself the most cards to set up my carryover. They muzzle as a syndicate attack. Muzzle to yoink the opponent's Madocs and Madoc mirrors. I'm sorta down. Would have been a good idea. Certainly better than this Curse of Corruption. He says shortly before Curse of Corruption wins in the game. Ow. It is cute. Spendy. He wants to commit the Cleaver into this round. That's fine. We're gonna make this hand a lot better. Yeah, that's why it's our top card. Don't doubt. Only this was a Morkberg. It would be so much better as a Morkberg.
Dead serious.
fine. It does answer the pig. Whale.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Nice. Killed the Intimidate.
Don't you pester
Okay, well, I need the points, so that wasn't Birna. I'm scared now. Didn't play yet. Pretty sure the Peepo song is after this one. I think this hand with 3 4s is gonna be the end of us. Sometimes you just get Skelligid. Can't really blame the awkward golds on this one either. This is just like anything would have lost with this left over here. Yeah, we just needed to find Birna.
Not get in the way of me axe.
Maybe just so like every ping goes on a single cleaver's muscle.
The time has come.
Close. So close. So close. Yeah, I said it in the middle, between games 1 and 2. The game other heated debates on the lack of artifact removal? What? The debates were over artifact removal existing. And the side that said artifact removal existing was bad for the game won out. Thankfully. I don't know. Find Birna? Nah, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Watch us and keep us. May Freya choose the victor.
The idea. This was Phoenix Carryover. The deck draws Birna, it wasn't that bad. I don't think Birna would have been a win in this round 3, but... yeah, we just did that. More than anything. You play around the Frightener, you play more points than them. You bleed them. Wait, no, okay, we still lose. Almost. Almost. Did the Scald win? Did I lose because I mulliganed the Scald? That feels kind of bad. Scald makes the Sings Right 4 better.